This is a discussion of Emily Dickinson's poem, Wild Nights, Wild Nights. I will display the text of the poem and play a recording of Patricia Rodriguez reading it. Then I will present my commentary on the poem. After the commentary, I will replay the reading by Rodriguez. At the very end, I will display the references to the scholarly works I have mentioned in the commentary.
Wild nights, wild nights. Were I with thee, wild nights should be our luxury. Futile the winds to a heart in a port, done with the compass, done with the chart. Rowing in Eden, the sea. Might I but moor, tonight, in thee.
The phrase wild nights in the first stanza and the word luxury, which comes from a Latin word which can mean lust, suggest ecstatic lovemaking. But stanzas 2 and 3 suggest the calmness of rowing a boat in safe waters, of lying in a lover's arms, away from the need for instruments to navigate the rough winds of passion. Both are aspects of loving another person. Charles Anderson, writing in 1970, thought that, quote, the frank eroticism of this poem might puzzle the biographer of a spinster, but the critic can only be concerned with its effectiveness as a poem, unquote. Later critics would have none of this. Madeline Oldnick's film, Wild Nights with Emily, contends that Dickinson's lover was her sister-in-law, Susan. Judith Farr thinks that the lover was Samuel Bowles, based on a letter Bowles wrote about rowing a boat from Eden, Maine, where he had a vacation home. William Schur thinks that the lover was Charles Wadsworth, based partly on the position of certain poems in Dickinson's bound manuscripts. Ruth Miller says that the poem is about Dickinson's longing for Jesus and heaven. John Cody thinks that the lover was mostly imaginary.
Wild nights, wild nights. Were I with thee, wild nights should be our luxury. Futile the winds to a heart in a port, done with the compass, done with the chart. Rowing in Eden, the sea. Might I but moor, tonight, in thee.